Happiness is something everyone seeks, yet many struggle to find it. In the pursuit of happiness, people often look for external sources, money, relationships, success, but true happiness does not come from material things. According to Buddhist teachings, happiness is an inner state of peace and contentment that arises from the way we think, act, and perceive the world. To achieve lasting happiness, we must cultivate mindfulness, wisdom, compassion, and a deep understanding of life's true nature. Happiness begins with the mind. Our thoughts shape our experiences, and when we allow negative thoughts to control us, we create suffering. Buddhism teaches that the mind is like a garden. If we plant positive thoughts, we cultivate happiness. If we let weeds of negativity grow, we experience suffering. Training the mind through mindfulness allows us to become aware of our thoughts, letting go of negativity, and fostering a sense of peace and contentment. By observing our emotions without reacting impulsively, we gain control over our happiness. Contentment is the key to a happy life. In a world where people are constantly chasing more wealth, more success, more possessions, Buddhism reminds us that true happiness comes from appreciating what we already have. The practice of gratitude helps shift our focus from what is missing in life to what is present. When we develop a grateful heart, we naturally become happier because we stop feeling a constant sense of lack and embrace the abundance of the present moment. Compassion and kindness towards others are essential for our own happiness. The Buddha taught that the greatest joy comes from selfless giving and loving kindness. When we help others, we feel a deep sense of purpose and fulfillment. The practice of loving kindness meditation helps cultivate unconditional love for all beings, including ourselves. By treating others with kindness and empathy, we create a life filled with positive energy and deep emotional satisfaction. The root of much suffering comes from attachment and craving. We often believe that happiness will come when we achieve certain goals or obtain certain things. However, Buddhism teaches that attachment leads to suffering because everything in life is impermanent. When we cling too tightly to people, situations, or outcomes, we set ourselves up for disappointment. Letting go of attachment does not mean we stop caring. It means we accept life as it is, without resisting change. When we free ourselves from clinging, we experience a deep and lasting happiness that is not dependent on external circumstances. Living in the present moment is one of the most powerful ways to achieve happiness. Many people dwell on the past or worry about the future, missing out on the beauty of the present. The practice of mindfulness teaches us to be fully present in each moment, appreciating life as it unfolds. Whether we are eating, walking, or speaking with someone, being mindful helps us engage deeply with our experiences and find joy in simple moments. When we stop being lost in regrets or anxieties, we uncover the happiness that is already within us. Forgiveness is another essential element of a happy life. Holding on to anger, resentment, or grudges only harms ourselves. Buddhism encourages us to let go of past hurts and forgive not only others but also ourselves. When we forgive, we free our hearts from the weight of negativity and open ourselves to peace. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting or condoning wrongdoings. It means choosing to release the burden of anger so we can move forward with a light heart. A sense of purpose and meaning in life contributes greatly to happiness. When we engage in activities that align with our values and contribute to the well-being of others, we feel a deep sense of fulfillment. The Buddha taught that right livelihood, or engaging in work that benefits rather than harms, brings great joy. Whether through our careers, relationships, or acts of service, finding a meaningful path brings lasting satisfaction and a sense of purpose. Impermanence is a fundamental truth of life, and understanding it can lead to greater happiness. Everything in life, both joy and suffering, comes and goes. When we accept that nothing is permanent, we stop clinging to fleeting moments and instead embrace the beauty of each experience. This understanding allows us to live more freely, without fear of loss or change, and helps us appreciate the present more deeply. Ultimately, happiness is a choice. It is not something we wait for or hope to find. It is something we create through our actions, thoughts, and perceptions. By cultivating mindfulness, contentment, compassion, and acceptance, we can achieve a state of inner peace that is not shaken by external circumstances. True happiness comes from within, and when we learn to nurture it, we experience a life of joy, fulfillment, and deep connection with ourselves and the world around us.